Off season.
All men are created equal. Some just work harder during the off season.
Let's work.
Bing, bong, boom. It's Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. I'm a hustler, baby. And you're now tuned into your best podcast. This is me, and I'm one of your hosts, Big 38. You already know what time it is.
And it is Coach Carey, a.k.a. MC4, a.k.a. Mr. Help Dap himself up.
Dap yourself up, my boy. Yes, sir.
You ain't here right now, so I got to dap myself up. I got nobody else to dap up.
Hey, I know Sal behind the camera. I know. Going to dap my man Sal up. You know what I'm saying?
Sal, come here.
I know you're not, bro. I know you're not sitting there alone.
we got Sal, Champion Stacks in the cut, and we got Uncle Ty over here. Mm-hmm. We in the building today.
We in the building. But I'm in Charlotte right now, everybody. I just wanted to let y'all know. Down in the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Queen City? Here. That's the nickname for Charlotte?
Yeah, it's the Queen City. You already know what time it is, man.
Do you know why?
I have no idea, but
I've never heard that before. That's interesting.
I hope that's what it is. I might be just saying stuff on this camera.
Nah, I feel like you're right. I feel like you've been there. You've been there for a couple years. You got to know. Yeah. I'm here, chilling in the crib. Got my little office set up. You know what I'm saying? So, just trying to give the people the content. The content will never stop. Ever. How's football going? How's workouts? How was OTAs? Talk to us. Let us know how it was.
So OTAs, OTAs didn't actually start. We've been doing.
When is OTAs?
We've been doing off-season workouts. So it's been lifting, film work, and then on field with coaches. Now OTAs will start after next week. Rookie minicamp this week. So
gotcha.
After rookie minicamp, they'll have 1 week of all-season workouts, and then we'll go into OTAs where we can go against the offense. There's so many different rules in the NFL of what you can and cannot do. So this is the time where we can't go against the offense. We're just doing walkthrough prepping for going over defenses, installing defenses. Doing the little things, having
the little things.
Exactly.
That's some fun stuff though. Learning some plays and stuff like that.
It's the fun things because you're a coach. That's why you say it's fun things.
This is true. That I do enjoy installing with the players in the meeting rooms and stuff like that.
Right, but
players not so much.
It's been cool. We got new special teams coach. We got new DB coach. So it's
nice.
Just getting to see how they teach and how they teaching things like last year. Sometimes I get in the film room, we're going over something that we did last year, and I'm trying to forget what we did last year because we might be doing it different this year. So it's I'm asking questions like, what if this happened because it happened last year, but we're doing it a different way now because sometimes last year it didn't work that way. So, I'm just going
being
by it.
Being a sponge.
Exactly. Learning things like I never learned it before. So that's
awesome.
all I'm doing.
Keep it up.
How you doing, my boy?
Yo, I'm doing good, man. Better than before. A couple episodes ago, wasn't doing too well, but I'm feeling good. I'm back working out. So being in the gym.
How many days a week you working out?
4 days a week, man. 4 days a week. I got a recovery day of really just stretching and mobility because, as I get older, I want to be able to have more mobility because I never really had any mobility, so might as well work on it now.
Right.
But, everything's good. Spring ball ended. Spring ball was good. The room was awesome. The team is amazing. Coaching staff's awesome. So the season's definitely, it's approaching and it's getting me more and more excited. So, I'm just kind of riding a good vibe right now. I can't complain at all.
All right. So a few episodes ago, I think you were at a 4. Where we at right now, 1 through 10? Where we at?
I think I have to say an 8.5.
8.5. That's a 4.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I like to hear.
I feel good. I'm still reading books. Right now I'm reading The Power of Now. That is an awesome book. It's kind of teaching me to just worry about the things that are in front of me. The past is the past. The future hasn't happened yet. The only thing you can do is worry about the now. So, just soaking up some knowledge outside of the game, outside of everything else I got going on just by reading, and it's exciting stuff. It's like being a sponge outside of everything else.
So would you say the reading aspect of these last few weeks of what you've been doing has helped you calm your brain down, or has it been other things too that have helped you along the way?
I think the reading has a good impact on it. But, I just started reading this book like a week ago. So I think, in the last 2.5 weeks, I think it's just kind of keeping myself busy, getting back in the gym, working out, kind of keeping the mind clear, making the body feel well, because if the body doesn't feel good, the mind's not going to feel good. So I'm just trying to kind of do things to keep the physical shape good, to keep the mental shape good. Nothing really specific. I think it's just, sometimes in life you go through ups and downs, but, it's never a forever thing. It's a short-term thing that you kind of just got to deal with, and I was able to climb myself out, and now I'm doing a lot better.
Hey, man, that's all you can ask for nowadays. Is just day by day, just get a little, as we say, 1% better. That's truly the
1%
motto.
better, that's it.
1%. If you could get 1% better every day, hey, it's no such thing as a bad day. It's just an improvement day.
Facts. Hey, and if any college athletes want to get 1% better this summer, pop out to Limitless Fitness. You already know me and my boy hosting the best program in this offseason in Central Jersey, so make sure you'll pop out there.
Central Jersey. In Jersey.
Jersey.
Dirty. But
hey, so, transitioning, man, the draft just happened, and, the Carolina Panthers did pretty well down there in Charlotte.
Hey, a lot of people wrote us off, I would say a lot of the draft people wrote us off. We didn't have a lot of draft picks going in.
Yeah.
So, I feel like we got the best personnel. I don't know what other personnel is like other places, but like being that we didn't have that many draft picks and to come out with the people we had and the movements that we did shows that we got all the pieces in our room now. It was just that we needed to plug in a few pieces. We didn't need all the bunch of draft picks because we have the team to go win. We just needed a few more parts to make our team better. Like nobody expects a rookie to come in and be like this All-American, this All-Pro, this person. But as long as they can improve us, a percentage better, that's all we need them to do. Like just be themselves and just come in and grind it out.
Come in and do what they got. They got brought in to do.
Exactly. You don't got to be a superhero.
Exactly. Do your 111th, as coaches say, right?
Yeah, man. I think my favorite draft pick, right? I'm biased. You see what's in the corner. I got the Ole Miss right there. You know what I'm saying? I will have to say my dude Matty Ice.
Ooh.
Icy. Oh boy, I can't.
That's a good
I was
pick,
just texting my dog just now. He about to be down here tomorrow. We probably gonna grab dinner. They about to do the rookie mini camp. So
okay,
it's gonna be good for my man's. California dude goes to Ole Miss. Now he coming to North Carolina.
East Coast, baby.
East Coast, man. I can't
That's
wait.
good stuff,
I can't wait to see him like show everybody like why didn't y'all draft me in the first round? I feel like he's easily one of the biggest competitors I've ever played with. One of the like honestly, he wasn't even starting. We had John Rice Plummer, who was a great athlete. Great quarterback. All this. Matt wasn't starting, but I could see in Matt that he was a professional then because he never was satisfied being the backup, and he wasn't the kid that was like, yeah, I'm entering the transfer portal when the transfer portal was such a big thing. The first time somebody, especially at the quarterback position, stops starting and you get your spot taken, everybody's calling you QB1 in preseason, and you don't start. That's an ego shot, and it's also like, am I even good enough? Do they even want me? My man stuck it out. He stuck it out, and then Coach Kiffin came in the next year, and Matt, I think that was the best decision for Matt to stay there because that offense fit him so well. Like
he was a high-powering offense, man.
Exactly, he was able to do everything he was good at. Everything
he could run. He's so elusive in the pocket while
it's
keeping
sneaky,
his eyes
though.
downfield.
It's sneaky.
Yeah,
it's sneaky. It's real
but
sneaky.
Film, man, he looks like he can move it a little.
He'll run past you and he'll give you a little shake. Boom! He'll try to run you over.
He'll run past you.
No. We ain't gonna go that far. He ain't gonna do that.
He can't. He ain't got the 4.3 speed.
Not a lot of people can say that, man. That 4.36 is
true.
on paper.
This is true.
That joint is videotaped. If you need to see it, let me know.
I'm excited though. I'm excited for Matt to be down in Charlotte, man. I've never met him. I know you've spoken highly of him in the past and currently. It was cool. I got to kind of watch. There was like a show when he was in high school that followed his team, Long Beach Poly. Antonio Pierce, the great New York Giant linebacker, he was the coach there at the time, and that was a great show because I got to kind of see who he was. Seeing him through the Elite 11 combine, stuff like that, going into high school and college. And then, seeing him grow just from a distance, I'm all the way in New Jersey, but I was able to kind of watch him grow up in the football realm, seeing him play on Saturdays. And now I'm excited to see him play on Sundays. I definitely think he has a bright future in the NFL, and excited that you get to play with your guy because you speak so highly of him, man. That's exciting.
And the one thing I know that he's going to do, he doesn't expect to be the starter. So I know that's just going to drive him even more to where it's like, I'm going to work my tail off at everything I'm not good at. I'm going to learn this playbook. I'm going to do everything. I feel like he's going to do everything he needs to do if he's not even the starter, to be the best backup, to be ready when his number is called, to be, NFL's not always, you're not always going to get the opportunity right away. Like, I didn't get my opportunity till like week 9 of my rookie year to, play defense. I was playing straight special teams, but I went to film. I went to meetings. I did everything like I was the starter because you're one play away, truly in the league, you're one play away from being out there. And now you're in front of, rookie year wasn't in front of anybody because it was COVID. But on TV, you could be in front of millions. So it's like, you have to be ready at all times. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready at all times.
Ooh, I like that. Spicy.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. That's a good one right there. Hey, and he's got some, pretty good offensive linemen coming in, drafted in the first round. Did you see his tape?
Bro.
He is different.
He come downfield trying to bulldoze me in practice. We're going to have some problems.
Man, he will, because I've seen him block onto some DBs, man, and drive them into oblivion.
Bro, Icky looks like the real deal. Like, you don't just get drafted in the first round because you're just an average dude. You could definitely tell he's put in the work. North Carolina guy, Charlotte guy, went right up to Raleigh, North Carolina State, I feel like we got the steal of the draft. I think a lot of people, looking at all these mock drafts, they had him going 1, 2, 3. We get him at 6. I don't.
That's a steal.
Hey, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Everything happens for a reason. So
you got the right guys. The Carolina Panthers are they're excited. It's gonna be an exciting season for you guys. I'm excited.
Yeah,
this is exciting.
It's truly exciting just to see, and then it's truly exciting also to see all those dudes. They probably had the same dream, 5 years old. You play all the way through middle school, high school, college. To see those dreams come true, you see the happy moments with them and their families, them at the draft, and undrafted people, still getting that opportunity to keep playing because there's still a lot of people that will wish they were undrafted and be free agents. Oh, yeah. So there's
a lot of opportunities that people didn't get.
Just because you're not drafted, you truly have to take it as a blessing because there's a lot of people who only got invites to camps, invites to mini camps, and don't have the opportunity to, showcase their talents more than just 3 days. So to undrafted people, know that you are blessed. You are blessed with the opportunity to showcase your talents, not only for the team that you're, trying to make, but for 31 other teams. So, I think
take advantage of that opportunity. Take advantage of it, man.
Exactly.
Just like you did, bro.
And then, I got, free agent, got my boy Isaiah Mobley.
I saw that.
So he going to be down here, linebacker, went to Temple, then went to Boston College. I thought he was going to get drafted, but, I think choosing Charlotte and choosing the Panthers, I think is going to be a good opportunity for him to showcase who he is, coming downhill as a linebacker, all that. I think our linebacker core right now is truly one of the best athletic, physical.
It's got to be, one of the best, if not the best in the NFL right now, right?
Leading by my big bro, Shaq. Shouts outs to you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Frankie, the Oos, you already know what time it is. But there's so many people on that linebacker core that not only are they defensive players, but they truly are leaders on special teams. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you need, especially older players like Julian Stanford that's been in the league. You're going on 12 years or 11 or 12 years, coming from Wagner. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, Wagner.
Exactly. Been in the league for this long shows you that it doesn't matter how you get there, it's how you stay there. In 11 years, coming from a small school like that, he obviously was doing stuff right.
Oh, you can't. You go to a small school, you don't have the opportunities that some of these guys at the big schools have. So he has to be on some focus on a different level.
Bro, he is truly professional. You come in like he's lifting at 6 a.m. He's stretching at 6:45. Doing mobility stuff. He's training.
Early
with the
bird gets the worm, huh?
You know what I'm saying? He do it. He inspires me. His locker right down like two lockers down. So I'd be like, we have simple conversations, and he just be playing game. Like he just be throwing mad game, and you just be receiving. You just gotta be open. Anything that's said in the locker room, I want to be a part of because they be talking that talk, and I'm just like, I want to learn what y'all doing because y'all been here way longer than me.
In the locker room too, huh?
Exactly. You gotta be a sponge at all times. You never know who you talking to.
Facts, big facts.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, man. As a Giants fan, how did you like the draft?
Oh, as a Giants fan, I enjoyed the draft, man. The last couple years, as recent times, it's the Giants have always been criticized of not drafting well. But with new regime in there, you got Joe Shane, Coach Dayball. They came in there with a plan. They came in there with a mission, and they knew who they wanted, and they got arguably one of the steals of the draft with Thibodeau going all the way down to 6 or 7, and the fact that he dropped, just like you said, Iggy dropped. Thibodeau dropping 2 is like kind of mind-boggling. Seeing he was supposed to go maybe 1, 2, 3 just a month or two ago, and then to get Neal from Alabama, freak athlete.
That's a huge
the jump
individual.
Split thing was crazy. Like ridiculous.
That's not normal. Like people gotta know that's not normal. Like
yeah, I've never seen an offensive lineman be able to do the things that he's done. So to get him in the first round too, I think the Giants finally got it right in the first round. In the first couple rounds, I'm excited for the season. I'm a Giants fan. I don't follow them as much as I did when I was a kid because I kind of just like football in general. But I think that if they win, I'll be a fan again.
Wow, you're a front runner.
Nah, not a front runner. I'm a fan, but I don't follow as much because I got my own season to worry about.
You are a front runner.
Nah, if I was a front runner, I'd say I was a Buccaneers fan.
No, you would say you were
fan.
You would say you were a Rams fan, right?
Buccaneers.
What? Because of Tom.
I would say the Bucs would be the front runner. No,
respectfully.
Respectfully, you may have sacked the GOAT.
Yeah, first sack was against the GOAT.
Something light.
It wasn't light. It was. I thought he was gonna throw it.
So let me ask you something. As a DB, seeing two DBs going in the first 5 picks this year in the draft, how does that make you feel for the position, for the whole DB lifestyle?
I like it. It shows that people really value DBs. These wide receivers are getting paid all this money, because they're good. But who has to guard them? Defense wins championships. Offense sells tickets at the end of the day. Like without a good you could score, but sometimes you need the defense. It's so high power. Like my coach Wilkes said, I think yesterday or today, it was like, what's the fastest way to win a game? What do you think it is?
Are you asking me or you're...
I'm asking you. What is the fastest way to win a game?
Don't let the other team score.
But how do they score?
Big plays.
Big plays, but the fastest way to score is through the air. And who's the people who stop people? Obviously, the defensive line has a big part in that, but the last line of defense
cover them.
Is the defense.
Got to cover them.
You know what I'm saying? So to put, Stringley and Sauce, I think those are 2 great players. I watch him being in the league, and I played against Stringley his freshman year. Watching him on the other side, I'm on defense. He's on defense. So watching him was like, dang, this dude is for real. Honestly, when he was a freshman, I was like, this dude don't gotta play no more downs of football in college. He gonna get drafted off his freshman year alone. It don't matter what he do these next 2 years. And obviously I was right, COVID happened, he got a little bit injured, this and that, but everybody knew what he can do when he's healthy. Like hands down.
And he rocked that 7 at LSU, so you can't
you something when you rock that 7.
You gotta be that guy wearing 7 at LSU.
You gotta be that guy, So I like that. And then Sauce, I don't care what school he was at. It didn't matter if he was at Bama. It didn't matter what school he was at.
Nothing. He was gonna be the best.
That man didn't give up a touchdown in his career. That is a crazy statistic. I don't care.
I've never heard that stat before.
That is ridiculous. Like nobody, I honestly haven't heard that. Like you're gonna have off games, and that shows you that he came prepared every game, like it was his last game. Like if this game mattered the most, why does it? Because it's the next one. So I feel like he attacked it because of those things. Because there's no way you don't give up one touchdown. That's not only you're good, but you're consistently good.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. Like, you could be good one game. You can have a breakout game. But what do you do that next game? If you have another breakout game, now you're consistently good.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, DB's going early. It's just, as a safeties coach, I'm just so excited for, these guys putting in the work and getting paid for it. And I think it's going to show something moving forward on how teams look at defensive backs. So, it's going to change everything.
DB's going to get paid just like Denzel Ward over there for Cleveland, man.
Ooh, he got the bag.
People, hey, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Hey. But yo, you gotta pay what people owe. You know what I'm saying? If you putting out that work that you like that and you consistently like that, they gonna pay you. They gonna pay you eventually. Somebody gonna pay you.
Choice.
Somebody gonna pay you.
Somebody's gonna pay you.
Somebody gots to. So enough about the draft. I think again, congratulations to everybody who was drafted.
Absolutely,
truly a blessing. It's you could set up generational wealth.
The work just started.
Be smart. Protect your chicken, just like Marshawn Lynch will always say. Protect that chicken, because again, NFL means not for long. I don't care what nobody say. Like, invest your money, do what you got to do, take care of those who you got to take care of. Everybody's situation is different, but always remember that this joint ain't for long. Make your money. Give back to those that you were there with, and kids behind you. Like, have camps, do everything you gotta do, be community service. Just don't be a football player. Show people who you are outside of football. Open up, show them who you are. That's my only thing I got for the rookies. You know what I'm saying? Find those people and find those people who gonna be truly there for you, not there because you got status now. Because there's gonna be a whole lot of people trying to be your mans. Oh yeah, bro, we used to be friends back. Bro, you wasn't there when I was in the trenches. Like, you wasn't there. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Or you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. So find those people who really down for you and always keep them near you, because it's some moments out here you're going to question, like, are these people really for me? You got to really have those people who can hold you down. Hold you down, but not hold you down.
Think
about
you just dropped right there.
Think about that. You need people who can hold you down, but not hold you down.
Facts. That's it right. That might have to be a quote. We might quote that.
Might have to quote that. I might have to stamp
That's gonna be Big 38 Hawkham stamped.
You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you a question, man.
Talk to me.
For those, we probably got a couple young coaches that are trying to, young high school, college people that know they want to get into coaching. They know like their career in these sports are done, or if they never were into the sports, but they just like being around the sport, right? What would you say is the avenue to go to be a high school coach, college coach, NFL coach? What would you give some advice to those young kids?
I think the first would be you got to continue playing the game for as long as you possibly can. I know sometimes, not everybody's granted the opportunity to play at the next level in college. But if you are, make the most of that. Learn as much as you can while you're playing. And then as soon as you're done playing, start coaching immediately. Whether it's GAing at the school that you played for, whether it's going out and working for someone that you may have met, a former coach that you're going to go coach for at his school now. Get into it as early as you can and truly dive into it. Whether you want to start in college and go to high school, or I've talked to guys that just are in college now, but they eventually want to go to high school. I've talked to high school guys that want to go to college. It's a really competitive field. There's so many coaches and there's so many good ones out there that it's that competitive. But I think the best advice is to just get into it early and dive into it and put everything you got. Network, meet as many coaches as you can. Use Twitter as a tool to network with other coaches. That's one of the biggest ways to recruit players, but it's also another way for coaches to meet each other. Email's there too, but for the most part, Twitter is kind of where the networking is now. Coaches of all ages are on Twitter, so you can really just hop in their DMs, just say, "Hey, coach, name is so and so from X, Y, and Z school. I just want to introduce myself. Nice to meet you." Simple message like that. Whether they answer you or they didn't, that's gonna come up on their phone, and they'll remember it. And one day, down the road, you say you message them, and they may remember. They may not, but at least you gave that effort. Right. I think effort and truly just diving into it. I got my playing career cut short. I started coaching high school ball right away while I'm still in college. And, I'm still in college now trying to finish my degree, which has kind of held me back from coaching the higher college ranks. But I'm still in school, still working, and I'm excited, man. Coaching's a great field. It's not for everybody, but, when you're a coach, you truly do love coaching for the right reasons. There's nothing better. It's such a fulfilling job. And I don't even know if I would consider it a job. It's not a hobby or a job. It's just like a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You have to be a coach wherever you go.
Because coaching never stops.
No.
I feel like, especially when you're at the college level, it's different types of coaching. You're coaching on the field, then you got to go out and recruit the best players. Then you got to go do this. You got to go do that. You got to, check on these people when they're in school. So you're like, it's different types of coaches at different types of times in the year, what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Tell the people kind of, I want you to, tell the people kind of how your journey's going with coaching. Like, how'd you start and then where you're at now?
So I played football at Kane University, where I'm coaching at now. After getting a couple concussions, the doctor said can't play no more. So I immediately went back to Sayreville High School, and I started coaching there. Coached 2 years there. Was in school 1 year, then got a full-time job, so I was doing work and then coaching on as well.
Didn't you? Were you on a national a state championship team when you went back? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
After playing.
Go on and tell them the accolades. Don't be humble about this, bro. Let's go. Drop names. Drop all that. I need it all.
As a coach, it was my second year coaching. And we won a state championship. My boy Jason Myles, my guy, that's my little brother. He took us there, and he's had a great career post high school, playing at Campbell and AIC. I'm excited to see what he's got going on for the rest of his life. But after coaching those 2 years at Sayreville, I got blessed with an opportunity to go to a junior college in Brooklyn called ASA College. My buddy Dennis Long, who's now a special teams quality control coach at Monmouth here in New Jersey. Shouts
outs to Dennis.
No, it's my dog right there.
Shouts
Dennis
outs
is good
dog,
people, man. He just got that Monmouth gig, which I'm excited. He's been working his behind off for a long time, and opportunities are coming his way definitely. But he had reached out to his junior college coach from Nassau, Coach Osvit, and he was the head coach at ASA at the time. And this is 2017. So he reached out to him, and they were kind of looking for a younger guy to bring in. So I came in, interviewed with him and the defensive coordinator, Dan Basil, two great guys. And I got, a student assistant job. So they paid for me to finish my associate's degree while I was there. While I was the outside, the roll down safeties, the Rovers coach at the time, helping out with the back end safeties, kind of just being a sponge, because a lot of the guys that I coached with, defensive line coach Antonio Anderson played for the Cowboys for a couple years, played for Coach Orgeron. Coach O was his D line coach at Syracuse. Shouts out to you, Coach A.
Like that.
He was on staff. Gil Pena was a defensive line coach, played at Ole Miss. My guy.
Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the hell are we? Hey, flim, flam, bam, bam, Ole Miss, by damn. My guy Vinny Rizzo, who's the offensive line coach in Clarion, a D2 in Pennsylvania. He was on staff at the time. My guy Jay Depew, Coach Depew is a coach in the USFL right now. Nice.
So, the amount of guys on staff that had, and just in the first year that I was there, where they're at now is amazing. Coach Oshivit left ASA and went to University of Tennessee. So, I got to come into a kind of a really good environment, a great opportunity to kind of learn from a lot of guys that know a lot about the game. And that year we went 9-1 and won a bowl game. Went to Arizona. That was a cool experience. We had Stone Labanowitz as quarterback, crazy athlete. He's gonna hop on the pod. He's working for ESPN West Palm Beach right now. We had Badara Traore, who's playing. He was on the Jaguars. We had Jeremy Webb now with the New York Jets. Kendricks Gladney, who's now with the LA Chargers. The list goes on of guys that I was able to coach in just this 1 year. And the opportunity was awesome. After that, though, I stayed there for another 2 years. We had some good seasons, ranked in the top 15 in the country most of the year, the last 2 years. And then I eventually, this things going on at the school weren't tightened up, and the program is actually not even going on anymore, which is sad. It sucks to see for the student athletes that went there and that still wanted to go there for an opportunity. But I saw that was happening, so I kind of got out at a good time, and I came back and I started coaching at Sayreville again, and I was coaching there for 2 seasons, 2 good solid seasons with some great players. One was the COVID season. This past year we just went 8-3, and then now I'm at Kane University.
I would like to say to a team that people weren't expecting to get 4 wins.
Yeah, we were some heavy underdogs this past season, and we were, I think we were projected to come in like dead last in our division. In the conference, we were going to be at the bottom of the list.
Shouts out to Coach Began,
we came out and yes, Coach Began, good work this year. The team put in that hard work in the off season program that we have running. The senior, it was a great senior leadership team. It sucks to see those guys go, but excited for 2 of them to come play for me at Kane next year, and OC and Denzel. So, looking forward to these guys and their futures. It was a really good team, whether they go play football or not. I know I'm going to keep in touch with a lot of those guys for a long time.
I could truly say, you have truly grinded out this coaching career, because a lot of people with all the, the no's and the yeses and the, we probably can do something, and not falling through, and all the stuff that, we talk about and we've been talking about for since 2013, 2014, as you were growing in college, to go to college and to, do that school wasn't working out, to go to this school just to get this degree, try to get you down to Ole Miss with Coach Jones and this and that, just to see you grind out, truly an inspiration. Like I said, only people around me are because they hold me down, because they don't hold me down. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
Truly a dude who grinds out everything you do, and you're always a sponge. You don't think you go into a place just because you have the experience of coaching. You always go into it's what can I learn from this coach that I could bring to my coaching, the way I coach, or how can I do this better? You know what I'm saying? And going from high school to a D3 school or an ASA to back to high school, you got to be able to transition. You're coaching a different person. You're coaching a high school kid. You're coaching maybe a D1 that had to go JUCO, and then to go back to high school, and then to go to a D3 school where kids are paying the school, but they're still wanting to play football, and you got to be able to communicate. And I think that's one of your best things, being able to communicate well, that people know you're coming from a good place. Keep doing your thing, dog, and don't ever stop. And don't ever stop doing it, dog, until you get to the highest point. But the gym gonna get big. You might be the best. you might be the best athletic trainer. I might have to steal you from your dreams and make a dream a reality. You know what I'm saying?
I might just have to run a high school program down the road and just keep on coaching that way and get the gym. We get the gym really going.
You know what I'm saying? But you truly are grinding out at the gym. If y'all don't know, come book with my guy this summer for, June and July. He grinding it out. If you need personal training, hit my guy up.
All day, every day, 24/7. Let's get it.
He'll bring you. You might be good, but he might make you great. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Next thing, I know I went through it. I went through it three times. I have Ziggy. I have Jersey, and I had Chance at one point. You know what I'm saying? But having a dog is like having a kid. All the little things you gotta do. You gotta pick up poop. You gotta make them potty train. You gotta get food. You gotta get water. You gotta pick them up. You gotta do this. They throwing up in the car. They pooping in the car.
Everything.
They crying at night. They waking you up. They trying to jump on your face. I've been through where you were at, brother. How is it being a new dog? And I need you to send. I need a picture of the dog. I need them to see how beautiful this little dog is.
We'll get Snoop up on here.
We need Snoop on here.
We'll get Snoop.
But tell them how it is being a new dog, a new dad dog.
Having a new puppy is definitely a interesting addition to my life. When they say it's like having a kid, I would assume it's like having a kid because this dude is crying all the time. He's whining all the time. He's not eating. He's pissing everywhere. He's pooping everywhere. Like, I just got a text from my girlfriend 15 minutes before we started recording, and it was like, we have to give him a bath tonight. There's shit all over him. I'm like, oh, like, what? I mean, what is a dog thinking? And, he's a little fluff ball, too. He's like 3 pounds, and he's white. He's got white fur everywhere, so, shit's obviously you're gonna see it. It's, it's definitely keeping me on my toes. Worrying about something other than myself, making sure he's fed, But my girlfriend's doing a great job. She's really holding it down. She's kind of really raising this little dog because she works from home, so she's with him all day while I'm out. I leave the house like 6:50 in the morning, and I don't get home till probably 7 at night. So she's really got him. She's holding him down, and then I kind of come in at the end and I get to play with him and have fun, and then she does all the discipline.
She does all the work.
I get all the benefits. The only benefit is like her complaining to me about things that he's not doing when he's with her. So it's good though. It's exciting. Kind of not nerve wracking, but I guess maybe nerve wracking because you got to worry about someone other than yourself. Mm-hmm. Is he fed? Is he clean? Like all this other stuff. And dogs are expensive, man. I just went to the dog store today and I had to get him like this new treat that he likes. It's like a teething because he's only 13 weeks or 12 weeks. Mm-hmm. And I had to get a new one of them. And then she's like, get new gummies so that his training gummies. And then we had to get food. And I'm like, this thing adds up. It is definitely like having a kid, but I guess it's better than having a kid right now in my life. No, not that I don't want one, but
oh God,
I don't have the time right now to raise a child.
Yeah. Let's stick with the dog for right now.
We'll just stick to being a dog dad for right now.
Stick to being a dog dad. Grind it out. Get this dog to where you want it to be and all that stuff. But I just wanted to show people that you're more than just a coach. You got a dog.
I'm a dog dad.
You're a dog dad. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I was truly scared for you because I know how much time it is, and you already don't have enough time. But having the support staff of your girlfriend is truly gonna make it easier.
Shouts out to Jess for that one.
Shouts out to Captain Jess. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. She's driving the boat.
Let me drive the boat.
I'm just rowing it.
So I got one more question for you. One more simple question.
Talk to me. Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me your top. If you can, your favorite cartoons as a kid.
Ooh. Okay.
So I asked you your Disney, but I need to know. You didn't even know about this question. Your favorite cartoons as a kid.
All my cartoons are Nickelodeon cartoons.
Give it to me. What you got?
So at number 1, Hey Arnold. Easy.
Okay. You kind of look like him.
Football head. Hey, yo, I don't look like him at all. Football head. I got Rocket Power at number 2.
Ooh, Rocket Power.
Number 3.
It's gonna tell a lot about you.
It's gonna tell a lot. I'm trying to think. Damn, I don't know the third one. Those are the only 2 I really watched. Maybe Cat Dog I watched.
Cat Dog.
I'll go with Cat Dog.
So
what are yours? I need to hear yours now because this.
Hold on, we got Rocket Power.
We got Hey Arnold at 1, Rocket Power at 2, Cat Dog at 3.
Okay. See,
I think that's a good list. See,
when I give my list, people gonna be like, yo, Myles really, you know what I'm saying? They gonna agree with my list. Your list straight, but like my list gonna be it's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, let's hear it.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents at 1.
Yes, I watch that now. That joint's on Netflix. You crazy.
Okay, I'm not saying it's bad. Okay.
Phineas and Ferb at 2.
Phineas and Ferb at 2.
And Jimmy Neutron at 3. Stop playing.
Neutron at
Yo,
3.
that's a crazy list right there. Like,
Okay.
bro.
That's
like,
a good list.
That's
It's
a
not
good
better than
list.
my list, but you know.
We could take a vote.
Definitely not better
We could
than my
definitely take
list.
a vote.
I'm gonna put a poll on Instagram.
We could definitely do that. It's cool. Like
We're
I know
gonna put
I'm.
a poll. We'll put the clip out of what
I know I'm going to
what
win.
each of us pick.
I know I'm going to win.
No shot. No shot.
You want to bet?
Hey
100?
Arnold and Rocket Power.
Bet 100
better
push-ups
than the
on
3 of
command.
yours.
Bet 100 push-ups on command.
I can't do 100 push-ups yet. I just started getting back in the gym.
Bet 100 push-ups on command.
That my list is better than your list.
Yes.
All right, bet 100 push-ups. Shake
I
on it
bet.
through the camera.
I shook.
I shook too. There we
All right,
go.
we will see. But
This is it. This is gonna be good.
you already know. Boom, bow, bing. Appreciate
Hey.
everybody for tuning in. It's your boy Big 38.
And it's Coach Carey. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate you.
Because we're all friendly.
Friends.
Off season.
All men are created equal. Some just work harder during the off season.
Let's work.